I've been asked to read a few poems which were written as a result of a creative writing workshop that was organised by the EIS, and during the lockdown. As an English teacher, once upon a time, I suppose, it was something that interested me, and I thought, all right, I'll give this a shot, not expecting too much. And I've said before, what really amazed me, it was held by somebody called Jenny Lindsay, and she would do a wee chat and give us a title. And as I've expressed before, I could not believe the torrent of words that came out. And I'm sure it was all to do with being in lockdown, having to shield to protect a family member. And just this opportunity to say something and to mark, in a way, something that was out with our control and even out with anything that we could have expected, being in lockdown. And also for me, it was important that, because I had Zoom calls with my students, and I work in I worked in FE, in supportive education, doing level 4. And one of the first titles we were given was "These Were the Years," which I will read now. These were the years that were not the years when I travelled round about. These were the years I stayed at home, the years I managed to breathe out. These were the years that were not the years for huddling together, travelling and eating out. These were not the years of train journeys, catching the tube or walking steps round and round. These were the years that were not the years. We stayed behind closed doors. Fortunately, the sun was kind and the garden became our home. These were the years when true friendship shone, pints of milk, loaves of bread, some eggs, Netflix movies on tap. Have you seen this one? Keeping everyone connected on WhatsApp. These were not the years to be precious about ourselves, but to reach out. And that kind of just summed up the time I had at home. As I say, I had to shield. And without my colleagues in WhatsApp and friends popping around, I don't know what we would have done. The other poem that I want to read, which is in the booklet, Mark Our Words, which Pauline and the EIS managed to print out. And that was, again, a wee boost to get something like that, that you could actually have in your hand, this booklet. I've been a teacher for many years, and some other poems that I've written talk about, how enclosed you can become and how not connected as much as you could be to your students, because we're so aware of exams and assessments. And I think during lockdown, my idea of supporting my students and helping them, preparing them, slightly changed a bit. Especially being available in Teams for quite a lot of the time. What I do, first of all, let me tell you, I try my best. I look beyond what I see. I try to eradicate my prejudices, unconscious biases, hoping I can see who you are, what you need, what I can do to help, not as some overwhelming saviour, but trying to walk beside you, to hear your voice, not just correcting your grammar, but understanding why you're tired today, realising you have not eaten or slept, worried about a parent who seems to no longer care. I listen, I respond. I do not dictate, I do not talk over or tell them to give themselves a shake. I praise, not criticising, but leading them to confidence in themselves, in their work. Trying to pass on life skills, which in the journey of ours be any academic qualifications. Trying to show it's okay to care. Exams aren't everything, I'd give you a job any day. Thanks very much.